So this kid is 14 years old. You've seen him, right?
Is that the school shooter?
Yes. So he's a 14-year-old kid who actually shot and killed two students and two teachers. So I mean, it's you have kids. Before we go into what happened, we have to talk about that. You have kids, right? In school. Do you?
Yeah, I
So
have
I
eight
mean,
kids.
there's so many like school shoot. How do you feel safe like when your kids go to school in this country? Because like anytime and bullshit can happen. How do you feel about like all the school shooting that's going on in this country, man? You have kids going to school.
Yeah, I have kids going to school, and this is a shame. But it's like, what school did this happen at? They don't have, well, I guess they don't have metal detectors in their schools. But I guess now it's probably going to start being mandatory that all schools have metal detectors and not just urban schools, unless that was an urban school he was at.
Um, yeah, but even that though, do they have a security 24/7? And it is the thing too.
But they supposed to. While the kids are over there, while the kids are there, they supposed to.
But even that, like I went to a high school here called HB Woodlawn. You know Washington Lee?
Say it again.
You know Washington Lee High
Washington
School.
Lee.
It's one of the best, the biggest, next to Wakefield, the best school in Arlington. I
Okay.
went to to HBO Nine. It's a school next to it. Um, Even though there's a big entrance, there's also like other doors you can enter the school.
Oh yeah,
So you,
yeah. Okay, 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 okay. Oh yeah,
you
yeah,
see what
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
trying
I
to
know.
say,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah,
you
yeah.
don't need to enter the main entrance where they're gonna most likely put the metal detector to find out if you have a weapon or not. And a lot of time too, you don't need to enter the school if you want to kill somebody because there's gonna be people outside. So you don't need to be inside the school if you want to commit a heinous crime like this guy do. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of crazy. But here's what happened though. So this kid, I keep calling him guys. You know what I'm saying? This kid made a threat a year ago. Said he was gonna do what he actually did. So the school called the police, and then they come. They have interview with him, and also the FBI was actually contacted. They have and the FBI also had like an interview with him and his father, and then the FBI find out that this guy was a potential future school shooter. He told his father that.
He
You
told
heard
his
me?
father that, or the police told his father that.
The FBI told the father what this guy thought, what he said. He might be a potential school shooter one day because he said to the school, he told people in the school that he was gonna shoot the school up. He said it before he did it a year ago. And then when he
Uh,
said that, they report that to the FBI. So the FBI investigated it, and then they find out that this guy was literally like cuckoo. You know what I'm saying? They even tell the father that. So they have an interview. The FBI had like interview with him, and then they also have an interview with one with the father. So they asked the father that, "Do you have any guns in the house?" The father said, "Yeah, I have a lot of guns in the house, but they are locked in the cage, so he can get to it unless I let him have access to it. So he only have access to it when I'm around." You know what I'm saying? And then the FBI also told him that this guy mindset, he might be a potential like school shooter. You know what the father did?
what?
In his birthday, the father at 14 years old decided to buy him a weapon for a gift. Even though the FBI warned this guy, said that this guy is a potential threat, he did that. You will
Then
take
that
him
means
like
he was
hunting.
raising his son to be a potential threat. Then that means
No,
he knew he was on the right track.
go ahead. No, before we go
That
there,
means he's on the right track to doing what he was raising his son to do.
I don't think the father was raising him to be a school shooter. I don't think that is. I think a lot of white kids, because I go like me and my brother, some we go uh shooting guns to like a lot in Virginia. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I like that. You know what I'm saying? Um, and then when you go to the gun range, outside gun range, not inside gun range, outside gun range, a lot of those white people usually they bring their kids. You'll see like kids under like 11, 12, you know what I'm saying, young kids shooting guns. I don't think there's a problem with that. The problem that I have with that, it lets the kid like that, when their brain is not even developed yet, have access to the
Exactly.
gun
So how's that? How do you not see a problem with that?
by themselves. I think that's where the problem is.
It doesn't matter if it's by themselves or with an adult. Certain shit just shouldn't be done at certain ages. Whether you're
If it's not
accompanied
gonna-
by an adult or not. Just because you're accompanied by an adult doesn't mean it's okay. Kids are not supposed to see rated R movies, but they let them in because they're with an adult. But that still doesn't make it right because the parent isn't responsible for the thoughts that goes on in that kid's brain when he sees what he sees.
I mean, you might have a point there. I mean, you might have. I mean, I understand your point. So even though I see it differently, you know what I'm saying? I think gun is
How?
dangerous.
Because so let me ask you something.
Go ahead.
Because you take your son is 8 to 10. You take him to the gun range. You don't see no problem with it. You don't see no problem with it because that's your son. You like the guns. He likes guns. That's y'all bonding thing. But you don't think you should have at least waited till he was a teenager to go take that boy to shoot a gun? Knowing the powers of the gun?
That's what I said. It's too young. Like I think like 10, 9 is too young. So, like teenager, I understand that. I
That's
think
what I'm
that's not,
saying. It's
like
in
13,
these
14.
video
I don't,
games and shit out here is desensitizing shit. It's not real. So death is not a real thing. It's desensitized because you see it all the time.
Mhm.
So all you gotta do is that, and a person's dead. You don't really have no feeling for that. You don't know that person. You don't have no remorse. So it's not because you're doing it in the game. It just ain't no respawning. So there's no oh my God, his brains is leaking because you see videos of niggas' brains leaking on the internet of real life niggas getting shot up. So they see it. It's not
Mhm.
surprising no more. It's not exhilarating. It's not fuck. It's regular
Yeah.
scheduled programming.
Yeah, bro, I'm not disagreeing with you. I think what you say have a lot of truth to it. But somebody like me that likes guns, you know what I'm saying? I don't think have your kids go shoot guns outside in the gun range, teach them about it. I don't think it's a problem. I think the problem is some people they're too comfortable. They think a 14, just because you teach a 14-year-old like a 12-year-old about guns, you think that when you're not around, they're gonna be, you know what I'm saying?
Responsible.
Yeah, responsible. I think that's where the problem is. I don't think it's the really like. I think as a teenager, if you're a teenager, I think you can do it, but don't leave your kids alone at that age with guns. It's not responsible. You see what I'm saying? And then plus, after you being warned by the being told by the FBI that your son is a potential blah blah blah, and then you tell them that no, he doesn't have access with that with the gun unless I'm around. And then you go, you buy him a gun for his birthday. You say, "This is your birthday here." The
Your
fucking
dumb ass should be locked
then
in
it's
right
not
with
even
him.
it's not even a 9mm 45. It's a fucking AK-47, a machine gun. At 14,
My point. So you knew what he was doing. You talking about you making it seem like you like that's not. You didn't even give him a handgun. You gave him a killing machine.
yeah.
So you knew what it was. So stop what the fuck you doing. Your dumb ass should go to jail too.
Now let me ask you a question. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. That's why I want to talk to this topic about you. So the kid is 14. He actually being charged as an adult
As
with
he
four
should.
crimes. So that's why I want. So you don't see any problem with that?
Nope.
14 years old.
Nope.
Why not?
Because they told him.
But he
He
was a
was
kid.
warned. Doesn't matter. He was warned. And you aided that. They told you what not to do and you went against that. And he did it. So both of y'all, we got something for you. Come on.
So you don't see.
I can see
Okay.
if you didn't know. No, I can see if it was just, I can see if we didn't know and it just happened. It just happened. Then it just happened. Then we can go to, oh, well, whatever. His father, boy, even if his father did bad for him, if they already did not do the diagnosis on this boy and already warned y'all that this nigga is cuckoo and he has the ability to do this, if we did not have that paperwork on him, you could say whatever the fuck you want to say. He was bullied, he was this, he was that, whatever the case may be. But y'all was warned that this could potentially happen. And it happened. Therefore, all the buts and all the accepts is out the window. You knew what was going to happen. You trained that boy to do that.
Okay. No. We're not talking about the father. We're gonna talk about the father. We're gonna stay on the kids. I don't want you to go to the father yet. We're gonna stay on the kids because me and you, we had this conversation before about like underage killers. I remember you told me that if the kids is underage, you cannot charge the kid as an adult for killing somebody.
No, I say depending on the crime.
Different. No, listen, bro.
Depending on the crime. We didn't specifically say murder. Don't do that. Don't change the stipulations. We said
We were talking about killing.
depending on what it was.
So we were talking on the person that killed like Pop Smoke. You kill somebody. He's a killer too. It doesn't matter how many people you kill. No.
You're right. You're right.
So, at 14 years old, you can say, do you think like you deserve to be charged as an adult? 14 years old.
No, the parent should.
Why not the kid? He committed a crime.
Yeah, I understand, but he was 14, like you said. And the parent gave him the gun to do that when he was warned that he was going to do that. So the son should go to psych, get evaluated, go to St. Elizabeth or whatever. And then whatever time he was going to do as an adult, his father was going to do that time.
But here's the thing, though. It's not gonna. I say I wish. It's not gonna be like that.
But guess what?
Fortunately,
is any one of them going to get in
he's
the
he's been charged as an adult, so he's probably gonna spend his whole life in prison. He's not gonna get the death penalty because he's underage, but he can literally be sent to life in prison. I think he will be sent to life in prison. That's him. Now let's move to the father. The father was actually arrested, I think, a couple of days ago, and he's been charged with 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter, 2 counts of second-degree murder, and 8 counts of cruelty to children. So the father most likely gonna spend his whole life in prison too. What do you think about that?
As they should. The little boy was 14. They should show leniency on him. Business though. Wait. No. I do. Business though. And I was on, remember? Because I was just about to say the same thing and you just had to. So then when I thought about it, he's only 14. Y'all diagnosed this little boy and y'all knew he was like that. Y'all didn't get him no help. You as the government knew and you didn't get him no help. So you can't blame him entirely. It's you and the parent.
I think
because you did the diagnostics and you told the parent that this child was going to do that. It's still a child. Y'all both failed.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think that you see what you said. I thought about that too. I think the FBI are gonna get sued. You know why I think they're gonna get sued? Because when they have that interview with the father, and if the father say, "Yes, I have guns in the house," if you know there's a kid in the house that could potentially be a school shooter, that becomes what you thought he would become, a school shooter, and then you still allow the father to have guns around that kid, I think the FBI needs to get sued for all of those four people who
Negligence.
lost their life for negligence because they should have at least take the guns away from the father or take the kids away from the
But
father.
because he's
One of
white, he's right.
you think it's his race?
Absolutely. You can't just come in there and tell them you because you think my son's gonna be a school shooter that you're gonna take my guns. Fuck out of here.
I don't know. I don't think that.
How that sound to you? You gonna let them take your guns? They have an amendment
It's
to
the
bear
FBI, bro.
arms. You're gonna come
But
take my
yes,
guns because
they
you
can.
think my son's
They can.
gonna be. My shit is under lock and key. He can't get it without me.
Because, no, it's because the son like threatened to shoot the school up.
Doesn't matter. He can't get it without me. I have the key.
That's
I
what
have the
you
key.
say. That's what you say, sir. You have a kid in your custody that's not well.
Okay, you got guns in your house too. You got kids.
I don't have any kids.
Not you. I'm talking about the police.
Oh, okay. I get it.
So what? What's the difference?
But no,
But
but
my
the
kid
difference
ain't saying that he's gonna shoot now.
no, the difference is my kids is not going around telling the people I'm gonna shoot
Right,
that
that's what I
school
was
up.
about to say. Yeah.
So that's the difference. Because not everybody, but most people when they get angry, they're not gonna say I'm gonna shoot a school up. When you get angry, do you say some shit like that?
Nope.
When I get angry, I don't say it. Most kids, most people don't say that. For that to come out your mouth, you have to have some. You have to be. You have to be in thinking about it. Maybe you were thinking about it. You wanted to do it. That's why it came out your mouth. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I think the FBI gonna get sued by the family of those victims. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for
And
real.
all
They might have something with that.
I think the school's gonna get sued too because to allow the kids to still be in the school after this level of threat.
Damn, you might got a point there, bro.
You see what I'm
Might be a
saying?
multi-million-dollar lawsuit.
Yes,
Y'all
because
better call Top
if you
Dog Law.
just like you said, what you said is totally 100%, 1,000% the truth. If you diagnose this kid, you tell you know the kid is unwell. You told the father the kid is unwell, and then you still allow the kid to stay in the house where there's gun with no help, with no proper, you know what I'm saying? Nothing.
And then you go buy him
Yeah. Now you cannot be surprised.
the most easiest killing machine that you can get.
Yeah.
AK-47.
Yeah. You see, I agree with this crime, bro. And then you see what that's. I don't think they only needs to do that with high high level killing crimes. I think they need to do that in the hood too. If you have kids and your kids is underage running around like committed crime, once your kid got kill somebody, I think you need to get charged too. Because if you cannot have control of your kids, don't have kids. I think so. What do you think about that?
I mean, kind of harsh. Because you got some kids that just want to be kids and just sneak out and just get into shit.
Call the law.
So, you know.
Call the law. That's what the whites do. The Asian do that. Why do we hate police so much? And when our kids like not coming home when they're supposed to come, they're like 10, 12, 14. We don't care. We don't know what they're doing. Why don't we call the law to find out what's going on with the kids? And then we wait till the kids become something where
You can't reach them.
control to them, and then when they go out kill somebody or get killed themselves, you say, "Oh, I didn't see that coming." So there was a lot of signs. You just ignored them.
You're right.
You see what I'm saying? Because other races, when they see something is going on with the kids, they cannot have no control over it. They cannot control it. They call the law. Most people scared of the police, bro. You can be as tough as you are, but the police gonna deal with you. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
So I think that needs to they needs to do that in the hood too. Your kids committed a crime, bro. Yeah. If your kids going around like terrorize the neighborhood, get the fuck off the neighborhood. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? If you own like how do you call it? Like how do you call those house that the government is paying? You know what I'm talking about, right?
Mortgage
No, no, no. You see like how the
or
government
Section
pay
8?
out Section 8, like cut that shit off because you let your kids going around like terrorizing the whole community, and then you know what's going on. You're not blind, even if you're not seeing. There's people that's saying, this person's kids is doing that, going on people's car, breaking on people's house. You know what I'm saying? House. You know what's going on. You let it happen,
Mm,
and then
mm, mm, mm.
yeah, you need to get paid for it too. Now, if the kids is 18, you have no control over it. That's a different thing. But underage, as a parent, you need to do a better job.
Yeah, I say about 17, 17 and up.
I agree with that too. You know what I'm saying? But in our
But
community, we should,
14 is entirely too young.
yeah. And then here's one thing too. In our community, we act like our kids is angel. When somebody come out to say, you know what, your kids is doing this, doing that, just because the kids is not, but because most kids they're not gonna do stupid shit in front of the parents. They're doing it behind their parents. You know what I'm saying? In our mind, we think a kid is the angel. You don't know if that was your kid that just shoot somebody right there. You don't know that. You know what I'm saying? And when somebody trying to tell you something, you act like, oh, not little Johnny. My little Johnny. My little Johnny is a fucking angel. All right.
For real.
It's like we tolerate so much crime in our community, and then that's what it is, bro. I think they need to put the same fucking law all over the United States, bro. Just because you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, you say you disagree, but that's what I think it should be. But comment down below if you think that this law uh will work. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
when
what y'all think?
yeah, well, tell us what you think. Tell them like tell them that again maybe.
Man, let us know what you think, man.
Yeah.
You think that nigga should go to jail like his father, or you think they was too hard on him because they warned his father and his father egged him on? Which I think. And like, share, and subscribe too, please.
Yeah, like, share, subscribe to the channel. Like
This shit is crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, bro, all of them, they need, bro. I told you that before. I don't care about the age, bro. You know what I'm saying? Even though you're young, you know what I'm saying? You know there's consequences to your action, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you need to kill people again for no, bro. You're 14, you come in at grown people act, you need to pay for it. You need to pay for it. Point blank, period. You know what I'm saying? And then the thing is, that's not the first case they did that. So there was also another case. I forgot where in the United States. Was it Indiana? Where there was another lady that got charged with murder too after his kids shoot up a school too that killed people. She actually do the same shit that the father did. She actually bought the kids a gun for Christmas.
Mm.
She wrap the guns in a, you know what I'm saying? Give it to for Christmas gift. And then the next day, after the next day, when the school opened, the kids go like for the first day of school after Christmas, the school opened fire on people, kill people. She got charged with manslaughter. She got convicted. That's the second time that happened in the United States. I think they needs to keep doing that. Because those parents is too negligent. You're talking about Second Amendment, but you have your fucking firearms laying around the house where you have mental illness, mental kids, people who got mental problems around them. You're too negligent. If your kids kill somebody, go sit down too, next to Blueface. Maybe you can quit work together. You know what I'm saying? Maybe your boy Blueface can teach you how to quit work. You know what I'm saying? How they do that shit in California. That's how they do it, right? Bro, I had fun, man. That's the end of the live stream, bro. I had fun. Like the video, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Please.
Yeah, fun, bro. I feel like I talk too much during the whole stream, man.
Oh, you
Yeah,
good, man. God
yeah,
narrated.
yeah. We need to talk.
Damn, white boy.
Yeah, uh, yeah, man. And he's young too, man. This guy booty hole gonna be sore, like 50 Cent say. You know what I'm saying? This nigga gonna, in jail. I heard they like blonde hair. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Young, white
mm.
joint. So this guy gonna have a. I don't know, man. He's gonna have to pay his crime in the jail cell. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna become a bitch in the jail cell, don't you think?
Yeah, look like a nice hot tamale to me.
What's that?
Oh, you know what that is.
No, I don't. I don't know that.
Hot tamale. Hot
What is it?
pepper.
I don't know. I swear to God, I don't know that term.
A hot pepper.
Hot pepper. Like
Bitch.
is it hot? Oh, okay, okay. Oh, I'm not American. I told you that before. You know that, but you're telling me some term that I don't
It's
even know.
okay. It's fine.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta teach a nigga the term, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It's okay.
Yeah, I mean, bro, that's exactly what's gonna happen to that nigga, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shit, it's gonna be the next bitch. In 10 years, if you see that guy, he's probably have like his tongue, he's gonna have tongue and his ass.